Here we go. Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you. Winner Free Picks on a Tuesday, August the 3rd. Free Picks already scrolling underneath. We don't even have to wait a minute anymore because with the new format, I don't have to really rush into finding YouTube and Facebook to see if it's up there. Listen, it is underway. It's already underway. I love it. Welcome to the show. Listen, those of you who aren't already subscribed, notification bell in, doing that kind of stuff. Well, hey, why not? Why not? Everyday Midday Money is live, 12 noon Eastern, and we got football. Well, it's Football Friday, yes, but it's really going to be a football breakdown daily at night. Well, a lot of stuff to cover. So, again, I want you on board that Winner Free Pick team. So come in and say hello. It's not that difficult. Like, a dislike, I don't care. Hey, the games don't always win. We do our best. It is what it is. But yesterday, I think on the show, 2 and 3 in the scroll, not good. Listen, Seattle first 5 winner there, plus 175 was nice. Nats blow it. Nats over got there. Seattle under, San Fran under. Losing day had the Yanks and the over. Yanks run line, I should say. Big difference between the over and the under. Brewers over, 8.5 loser, but I got San Fran run line, pulled out a miracle late. We'll take it. What do we got going on here? Plus Money Honey. Hello, Allie. How are you? You back from your little vacay? I know you're away for a couple days there. So Detroit Lenny running Last Woody. We know you got Last Woody today, and I see the comments coming up. Last Woody Day, absolutely. We'll say hello to the Last Woody standing. Eric's in the house. Good morning. Last Woodies, we know at the Picks Parlay Channel. We got you covered, Allie. You know that. Tate's a great. You see, here's the thing with this. So we'll jump right in. We'll jump right into this Reds game. Now, you got Miley on the hill, and he's great, right? 13, 3, and 5 his first 5. That's like 85%, or maybe not 85%, 80%, 81%. Awesome first 5. But his home splits are terrible. He's terrible. 9 starts at home. The guy is 2-2 with a 6-something ERA. 9 starts. Not like 3 starts or 2 starts. 9. 12 on the road. The guy's phenomenal. 2.06 ERA. I wrote him down so I didn't have to keep flipping through the thing. At home, on the road, 12 games, 12 starts, I should say, 6-1, 2.06 ERA, like 1.92 batting average against. At home, 6.07 ERA in 9 starts. It's not a couple starts. He's not, and I had the Reds today. I'm like, you know what? I'll take the Reds here at 125. Why not? But then you look at it, it's like it opened at 140, and it's come crashing down here to the 1-teens. I see a 119, 120, 123. I can't. I'll take a first 5 shot here on the Twins, just cause Molly could give up some runs, and the Twins Reds bullpen's not that much better, right? They went out and made a couple trades, got some guys maybe help out a little bit. Twins bullpen's as bad as Cincy's, but listen, plus money on the first 5. I'll take a shot here. And as I said, I was going to just jump on Cincy thinking, you know what, they're the better team. They're at least trying to win a little bit. I can't. His numbers at home are just that bad. So, and even on the under, I can't with that under. The bullpens are bad. Molly's numbers at home are bad, and Kenta's numbers overall are just average pedestrian. Nothing's saying I want to take the under here with these two guys. Elliott's in the house. Elliott's hit lefties well. I was waiting for you to come in, Elliott, to be like, here we go with the White Sox versus lefties. The White Sox and their 222 batting average against versus lefties. One of the worst in the league, but somehow they managed to scrape across some runs. But yeah, we've mentioned Baltimore before, right? Surprisingly, the team hits. And let's see, against lefties, how R is. Whoo. Baltimore Orioles as a whole, well, where are the Orioles? 18th in the league with a 235 batting average. I don't know if they might have slowed down a little bit here. Right now the Dodgers are crushing it the last week against lefties, hitting 300 versus lefties, 302. Baltimore last 6 games, 232. I don't. I mean, listen, this game here, I kind of like I like the over. I had the over yesterday. I had the Yanks in the over. And hindsight being 2020, we came in here yesterday. I'm like, people are gonna come in here tomorrow and be like, "Oh, how easy was yesterday?" And of course, Orioles win. A lot of upsets, right? A lot of dogs yesterday. People probably got hurt and like, "Oh, I can't believe," As a Yankee fan, maybe I was a little biased thinking, I got Yankees run line and the over. Because the worst case, I think the Yanks are hit a little bit. You tell me Yanks will lose 7-1. No, you tell me Yanks lose, okay, I get it. I got the run line, I'll take a loss there. Tell me they're losing 7-1. 7-4, 7-5, 3 hits. That's a little shocking to me there. But I'll be back on the over today here. It's 10. Let's go. Why not? Patrick, good morning to you. Top of the morning, Mr. Tyree Carrier. August 2nd scrolling. Of course, you know what? Tuesday, August 2nd. It does say August 2nd. But the day's right. At least we have it on, at least we have Tuesday right now. So I apologize for that. But thanks. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. It happens. Thank you for that, Gloria. Francisco, welcome. Thanks for popping in. I know you're usually a late guy. Come in after the fact, after the live show, but thanks for coming in today. Yeah, I think I'd take a shot at the Astros, A plus 155. McCullers, Bueller, money's coming in on Dodgers here. I'm not going to talk off of taking Houston, right? I mean, like, McCullers having a nice little year. I like Bueller, but we could go back to the first baseball show. I said, Bueller was my favorite guy here on the Dodgers for a side ticket, and he's having a nice little year. He's 11-3. Bueller, perfect on the road, 6-0, 8 starts, 3 ERA, 200 batting average against, not bad. 46 innings, 64 Ks. I mean, 36 hits allowed. The guy's taking care of business. Maybe an under in this spot, right? I mean, maybe we look at under. We saw Houston have a nice little explosion against the Giants. We know that LA has, they kind of like block score. Like some days they look really bad and score 3 runs. Other days they can put up a 15 spot. Maybe an under look here. Maybe a little look to the under. It's gotten up to 8.5. I don't know. They're telling us somebody gets hit here. Astros improved their bullpen. Dodgers bullpen is what it is. But you got Bueller on the hill. Hopefully he goes 8 today. You don't really need the bullpen to come in and mess things up for you. Ray Reddington, good morning. Reds money line, Rockies money line, 2-team parlay. Oh, we're not streaming him. Hold on a second. I thought we had the banner going. I apologize for the underneath. Reds. Here's the thing with the Reds, right? I mentioned it just earlier here. We're talking about them. Molly's got the good first 5 numbers, yes, but his home numbers are bad. Like, I was coming in, I wrote the Reds. I was taking the Reds minus like 125-ish. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take I'm going to take Mini on the first 5 here because of the way and how poorly he's pitched at home. I'd actually lean to the over. I mean, we have the first 5 up here plus the 110 for Mini. I could see the over for the full game. I don't want to get involved in a full game there because both of these bullpens could wet the bed for you and blow a lead on either side. Rockies money line. For me, I feel like the run line. Just, I don't know. I could have took the Rockies minus 135. I guess I could. I see it's up to 145 in some spots. I'd find the shortest number I can. 2-team par. Again, the red game to me is a coin flip. It's a coin flip to me. Greg, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you stopping by today. King D's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Waiting to see who the A's put on the mound. Like a fade Snell. Nobody listed for the A's right now. Who are they going to tell? Who pitched yesterday? They brought up the rookie came up yesterday, right? They brought up one of their guys. It was who got this? Yeah, Jeffers and Detmers, huh? Who's going to be on the hill? Then where's Caprillion? Is he hurt? Is Caprillion hurt? I don't know. Who knows? Fade and sell. At this point with the uh, Padres, like I said, where are their just as a whole, I'd like to be in their GM. Like, what are they thinking right now? Like we talked about this over the trade deadline a couple days. You're 7 back. You're 7 back. You did nothing really to improve yourself compared to the two guys in front of you. I don't know. I'm just take the A's because I think the A's are a decent team. Like they didn't make, it's not like big sexy name. All right, they brought in Marte, but the other guys they bring in are just solid guys. Thoughts on Seattle? 4 straight for the Mariners, right? You know, I have the over here. Do I want to take Kikuchi? Listen, the guy at home, the guy's been all right for me. On the road, I don't know. I know they've been better, but I'm pulling up his numbers now to look at them. Again, like I said, I got the over 8 here. His road numbers aren't terrible. 10 starts, 353, 220 BA, 58 innings, 60 hits, 61 strikeouts, 47 hits. Not bad. I mean, again, for me though, I just think Seattle's overplayed themselves the entire season. And I'm a streak guy. We get the 3-4 in a row. I want to start riding the streaks. You're getting plus money. Me, it's a no play. I got the over. I think we're going to see some runs. So, again, folks, new to the show, I'll tell you, my baseball, I like to streak guys. Boston's lost a couple in a row, right? You want to kind of not bet on losing teams, bet on winning teams. But with this Seattle, I don't know. I look at them as Seattle has won 4 straight. They've won one. Are you saying they won the last 4 against Tampa? Because I'm looking at they're 6-4 to the last 10. They had a win yesterday. I don't know. Side-wise, I have no. For me, it's a coin flip, Patrick. I'm not coming in here and try to change people's mind. You're ready to bet on Seattle? Go for it. I'm hoping for the over here. I got 8. I'm trying to get it done. Giants scared me a little yesterday. Yeah, you know what? I was at a little minor league baseball game yesterday. If you follow on Twitter, I posted some photos with a little Sugarland baseball, and I saw it was like 7-1 or something. I'm like, oh, nice. Hopefully I'll pull it out here with my run line. Then it was 8-8. I wrote down, I was like, wow, I'm going to take a donut today. Big loser, and they win extra innings. I'll take an extra inning win. Thanks. I need a little one-line win there. Sometimes got to be lucky in betting, folks. If you didn't know that, well, you're going to learn that. You're going to learn the Cash App Giants run line, 2.5 plus 1.5. That was nice. That was a nice one. What sites am I looking at for the kind of stats? What kind of stats are we talking about? There's pitching, road stats, splits, or first fives. Roto-Grinders good. Yeah, Roto-Grinders good. I'm not using Roto-Grinders, but yes. The doctor. How are you, Stimmy? Welcome. Last Woody today, AGS. I already said we're going to head over to Last Woody after this show. You watch, you come, this is how it works. You do the little, you check out the Earl brothers, right? Earls roll out early. I come in with the midday. Allie's up next with her Last Woody. We got you covered. Free pick score. A lot of videos, a lot of fun. Winning free picks and picks and parlays. Colorado Cubs under. First, I don't know. I like the Rocks. A little run line action. Total looks high, right? It's 11. Cubbies traded everybody away. How are they going to score runs? I get it. 11.5. It's 11.5. See, for me, I look at that AGS and I'm thinking they want you to take the under, right? Because who's going to hit for the Cubs, right? Who's playing for that thing? Jason Hayward's going to hit a grand slam today for you. I mean, who's Mark Race? Who's playing on this team? Jerome Walton. Who's betting on John Lester? I don't know who's betting on John Lester. I said, you know what? I was hesitant taking Atlanta. I'm like, I'm taking 125. I'll take Fried at 125. They went out. They actually addressed to get some pop in our outfield, get some guys for the Braves. John Lester, and I popped in with Earl brothers, and I was like, his road stats. I mean, the guy's got a 6-something ERA on the road, and you can say, well, he's not on the road. He's pitching home for St. Louis. Well, he had a couple nice home starts in playing at home for the Washington Nationals, like a 3 ERA. His road ERA is like over 6. The guy's been terrible. And this, for intended purposes, this is a road game for him. I mean, come on. This is his home park now, but on the season, this is a road game. He has nice numbers playing in Washington on the road. He's not been. I can't bet Lester. No, I didn't want to bet Lester. And I had a Nats future, and I wasn't looking to bet John Lester when he was on the hill. No, 125, it is. I'm going road fave. Mike, how are you? Baltimore, Seattle, San Fran, Milwaukee, Marlins. That is a nice winner there. Nice doggies. Baltimore's a big dog. Seattle, San Fran, Milwaukee, Marlins still. Nice day, Mike. That's a nice one. Take it. Minaya, the Hawaiians on the hill. I would definitely grab. He's a guy who just comes in, Greg, and you're going to get your 6+ from him. I mean, I give up like 3 runs. But he's not going to get shelled, so you always got a shot. And Snell, okay, he's all right. He's got some nice home numbers. I'm just not sold on the Padres right now. You lose your superstar, the franchise, so I don't know. You're in first place, the wild card. Is that where they want to be? In a 1-game playoff, you spend all this money and try to make deals. You got Darvish, you went and got Frazier, you thought you had Max Scherzer, and how you're in a 1-game playoff? I don't know. Caprillion on injured list. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't know. I would think about the Royals over 3 runs today. I think last time I checked, I think Cease has pretty good numbers versus Kansas City. That being said, I like the under in this game. I like, both these teams haven't been hitting much lately. The under has been a good play overall in the series. I mean, I got the under 9, Francisco. So part of me was like, oh, maybe the Royals can win this one. I get it, but I don't know. I don't want to go over 3 runs. I got them on the first 5, thinking all I need is a run or 2 here in a close game. Right? We got Royals first 5, big number, plus 190. If that's, I like them. It's weird because the under for the game, but I'm taking a shot on the 190 price because the White Sox have had trouble scoring. That's why I look at the 190 like all I need is a run or 2, and I got this. 3 runs is a big ask for a team that's been on an under run. Last 4 against Tampa, Seattle. Okay, Patrick. All right. Get back to Kikuchi if you want. He is a little dog there. For me, I'm looking at the over. I'm not. I'll pull for you. You got Seattle, Patrick. Let's go Seattle. But for me, I need the over. I want Seattle to score 8 runs. Give me 9 runs, then Seattle. I need over 8. Tampa and Oakland play great ball every year. It's bizarre, right? Is it because they have so much youth? Is it just it's got to be the scouting. They just develop guys and they play pretty decent. It's just, get on base. It's like Moneyball, right? What do you got to do? Just get on base. Get on base, you get a chance of the other guy making. It's simple. As much as that movie, like people look at, like, oh, this is dumb. No. Get on base. They want to let you get a sacrifice. They're giving you a base. Take it. Thank you. We're not going to bunt. Like stuff like get on. Let them worry about it. Maybe they'll choke and make a mistake. That's how they play the game. These 2 teams, and good for them. In a league of the Dodgers with a $300 million payroll. The Yanks have been a huge payroll since, forever. The Red Sox, Cubs, and here comes Tampa and Oakland, always competitive every year. It's taken Tampa a while to get to where they are. I mean, let's forget about the early days of Tampa Bay when they were struggling. But man, they churn out guys. It's I don't know. More teams should do it. And how about San Fran? Get throw San Fran into that loop because San Fran's competitive a lot of the time also. One Crazy Summer. That's another good movie. Are we doing One Crazy Summer quotes with John Cusack? And I think Bobcat Goldthwait was in One Crazy Summer, wasn't? He's like, I come from the planet of the toes, and I bring you produce. No, always remember One Crazy Summer. Somebody in here has got to be in their 40s to remember One Crazy Summer. And if not, I just come across as a crazy guy. I get it. Thoughts on over under Rockies Cubs? Right, I was just saying this to 11.5. Are they I think they're just begging you to take the under in this game. Right? Because my thinking is, you see 11.5, like who's hitting for the Cubs? Ian Happ's going to hit 5 homers today. I mean, Trevor Story's going 5 for 5. That line to me screams over because I see 11.5, and I'm thinking, who is in this lineup to score runs? I got to go over. I mean, I'm talking about it now. That's all right. I'll come back to it. I try to keep up, but it's tough. It's I hit the comments. Pitching stats, MLB teams, wins, losses. I think someone mentioned the Roto page. You could go to MLB.com has these kind of numbers. You click on guys. You go really in depth. I mean, Baseball Reference. Everyone's got their own little things that they like to use. Chris. Fat Shop. White Sox run line against the Royals with Cease. I see where you're going with that. I mean, on a late 230, a 260. I see a 260 out there for the White Sox. Yikes. A's run line. We got to hold on a second. I didn't see a A's. It wasn't up earlier, so I didn't. I think someone said Manaea is going to be on the hill today, but I did not see a line on Oakland. I still don't have a line on that game. But I don't know about, if you got a line, let me know what it is there. Brewers, the Brew Crew. We went a little run line the other day on them. I'll come. I'll go run line here. They have to beat up on the Pirates. Get it done here, Hazard. The Blue Jays run line with Ryu. Again, big fave here. I almost want to take a shot on Cleveland, believe it or not. I always want to come in and take a shot on the Indians that play Zach. I had him the other day, and it was a terrible bottom of the ninth loss. I had him whatever, like plus 153 against the White Sox. But Ryu's been, when I went against him a little bit, he was okay. Now he's been pitching better. That's kind of like $2. So I had to go run line, I guess. But for me personally, I was leaning the other way, but I see why we're going to do run line. And you want to go Braves run line too, Fat Chop. So for me, I'll lay it on 125 here. But I understand you're like, you know what? If this line is fishy and I do lose, at least you lose even money instead of laying that extra 25 cents or whatever. But I'm definitely not high on Lester. So Cubs starter's been roughed up lately. I understand that, but still Colorado is not like a huge offensive team. At home, listen, they win at home. We know that. But still, that's a big number. That's why I like the over though. It's 11.5. It's like, think about it. People who are new will be like, wait, didn't they just trade all their guys? Who's in this lineup? That's why I gotta like the over. Tim Earl in the house. Good morning, Tim. Snow got wrecked. Again, for that, Greg, I think the same way. The team plays each other. The first game, they hammer the guy, and the next time he comes back, he usually gets the best of him. And especially in a spot like this, because it's not like it's a team they see all the time, see often. In a series with Houston and Oakland, all right, maybe they get him one game, and the next game they get him again because they face this guy, say, 4 or 5 times a year. They're familiar with him, and they just own the guy, right? But in this spot, I can see a guy coming in and getting the best of him in the second time around because you don't see him often. But again, I don't have a line for this game, and I'm just not high on the Padres as a whole anyway. As I said, you lose out on Scherzer, you lose Tatis. Let's see where their heart is. I can't. They were playing the Rockies the other day. I'm like, I like. Darvish was on the hill. I'm like, I'm not. Let's take the Rockies here. I can't with this. And then, unless I don't even know what the line is. Is Oakland some huge fave? I would just take the A's. Tim Earl goes 4-0 guessing. Who didn't Seattle plus 170? Yeah, we like Seattle yesterday as well. Padres are overrated. They play awful teams mostly in their division. Well, they got two. Now Arizona's a really bad team in their division. Colorado's only a bad team on the road. because at home they have, I think, hello. Let's check out the records in baseball. 37 for the White Sox and 33 now for Colorado. So they've fallen off a bit. San Diego's got 36. San Fran's got 35. But here we go, Colorado pulling up behind those guys as the best record in baseball. So, but the Padres, I just think they, I don't know. The way things have just transpired for them the last 2 weeks with what's his name, Scherzer, losing Scherzer. They thought they're getting Scherzer, right? They got Frazier. It's like, wow, it's the first move. What are the Dodgers going to do? Oh my goodness, what's happening? Scherzer's on the way, and then he goes to the Dodgers. Turner to the Dodgers. Bryant to the Giants, and you bring in a backup outfielder or whoever they got. And then you lose Tatis. So I don't think they're overrated because they're pretty good. They beat the Dodgers. They beat the Giants. They still got 60 wins, or whatever the heck they got. They're 61-47. They have beaten some teams with some wins under their belts, but this spot, I don't know. I just don't know where their hearts are right now. I think they're a little deflated, and if they're favorites, I really don't want to get into them as faves. You get it, Michael. Let's see. Eric is here. Brewers team total over. A's team total over. Again, I don't even have. Looking around right here real fast, I don't even have a line for the A's, so I can't give you that one. Brewers team total. Take care of the Pirates. I've said all year we had Brewers futures. I was always worried about the lineup. You made some small moves. Willie Adames, I should pronounce his name wrong. And Escobar came over from Arizona, guy with a little pop. You should be able to hit a little bit. The lineup is still a little light in my liking, but this is a Pirate team that is bad. They traded away like any reliever that you've ever heard of on their team. I think Rick Rhoden and Rick Russell, Todd, what was their knuckleballer? Tim Wakefield. Who's left on that team to pitch? Beat up the bad teams. I say this all the time. And you can have all your stats you want and angles of trends, whatever. Sometimes that's a better. And I say this for me. I'm not some line originator or follow the steam kind of guy or tout. I'm a better, and I like to share how I like to do things, and I've done it a long time. Sometimes you have a feeling, a gut. That's natural. People would say, oh, you got to – I don't know. You have to beat bad teams. You're a good team. Beat a bad team. I had the Padres against the Marlins a week and a half ago. I'm like, beat up on this team with other, they traded Marte. They got to be deflated. Like, okay, we're really getting rid of guys now. No, you come out and you lose to that team. Like, you can't do that. The Phillies make trades. They lose 2 out of 3 to the Pirates. You can't do that if you're good. The Brewers are a good team. Hammer this bad team. That team total, what is it, 3.5? Well, I don't know what the team total is. They should, whatever it is, they should double it because the Pirates are bad. If you're that good, and you are that good, you're 20 games over 500, you have a big lead, you got a good 3 excellent starting pitchers and a solid bullpen. Hammer these guys. Beat them into the ground. Big X, how are you today, my Jersey brethren? When will the world ever pay attention to San Francisco Giants? They just keep winning. We said the All-Star break. Why not grab them plus 425 to win, right? They were still a dog to win the division to the Dodgers. And again, a 3-game lead, anything can happen, Mike. Who had them here? Nobody. I didn't have them this good. I was thinking that if Gausman pitched well and Cueto, maybe they'd be dealing these guys at the break to, bring in some youth for next season, right? Because they still have some young guys coming up. They get Bryant. They didn't trade their best guy in Bart. Good for them. Still some time left, though. But the sad thing is that one of these teams is not going to make the playoffs from San Fran, Dodgers, and San Diego, right? Somebody's going to get knocked out early. Sad. Antoine, late again. That's all right, fan. You can come in late. We're live. You come in late, hit the like button, watch it later. Any full 5 unders? I know full 5 unders really jumping out. We got some full game unders, but full 5s, what we got? The Nats, Mini, KC, a couple dogs there on the full 5s. But underwise, I can't make a play on the first 5 under. Where would it come in? Like, we'll run through the unders real fast for you here, Anton, on the first 5s. So, Philly and Washington, I could see one of these guys getting shelled early. Baltimore and the Yankees, absolutely. I could see 5 runs in the first inning between these two guys. Cleveland, Toronto, again, I could see this one being more an under. If you want to lean on under, I could see Toronto being an under here for a first 5. I think Tampa's going to score runs in the Seattle game. I think we'll see runs there. Boston, Detroit, I think we, should be an over game there. Molly's numbers at home, bad. Lyles, I have 0. So, 4.5. He could give that up in an inning. He could give that up in the first inning with 2 outs. Milwaukee, again, bad pitch. I see like a bad team, Pittsburgh. I don't want to get involved in under with a bad team. Kansas City White Sox. Maybe I'd lean under there because I have the under for the game, and they haven't been hitting well. But would you be shocked if the White Sox come out and crush? I was mentioning they're hitting 200 versus lefties. Can they come out here and put up runs against Kansas City? Absolutely. Atlanta, St. Louis, Fried, and Leicester. Really? Under with those two guys? This isn't 2011 with Leicester. Cubs, Colorado. No. As much as the Cubs straight away, everybody, I still that 6.5. The total 11 just screams to me to take the over in that game. San Fran, Arizona. Again, that's Bumgarner and Cueto. 2 guys could easily turn into a gas can. Houston Dodgers, I guess, would be an under you could look at. But again, that went up from 4 to 4.5. So no unders from me there, Anton. We ran down the entire under board, first 5s. Red Sox money line, Yanks money line, Padres money line. What do you think? Again, I do not have a Padre line anywhere. Still no Padre line coming up on this one screen for me here. I'm not going to go through 5. Actually, I did go through like 4 screens. I didn't have one, but Sox money line. Why not? Right, 130-ish. Get it done. I just went on a rant about Milwaukee beating teams. Beat Detroit. Yankees run line. Again, you don't want to lay $2. And the funny thing, last night it came out, it was like 3:30 with Cole was supposed to be the list pitcher. I'm like, man, I almost want to take the Orioles. I wish I would have grabbed them plus 280 because it's cut in half when they had the pitching chains. But run line apps, is the only way to go there when I have the anything over 180. You know that they're Big X. Padres, again, I have no line on that, but I would probably lean a little bit more on Oakland. I'm having nothing here. He's at home. I'll take a shot. Red Sox, I kind of like their take. Go for it. Tony Cobbs is in the house. Good morning, Tony. Thanks for popping in. If they get some, and I think they have some now. Ryu's solid. Let's be honest. Ryu's a good foul pitcher. Robbie Ray's having finally a good season all around. And Barros, they have 3 guys here with Barros, Ray, and Ryu, who should be able to front a decent team. Now, this isn't the Brewers who get to face, the Pirates who are a bad hitting team, and St. Louis is a poor hitting team. But it's the AL East. I get it. But those 3 guys, and if who's the other the young guy, Nate Pearson? He's supposed to be good. Go out and sign somebody. Bring, you have the offense is there. The bullpen is solid. They had a good bullpen, a couple injuries. You went out and brought in some parts there. We'll see what happens. You go out and get another pitcher. It's a solid staff. Ryu, Barros, Ray, I like it. Even some guy like Strickland and Matz, put them in the 4 or 5. That's okay. If you get, you need them to be good half the time. Pittsburgh, you got it, Anton. I come in here and tell you what I think about the games. I'm not trying to, if I'm not betting a game, I sure as heck ain't telling you to not bet it. If I'm not pulling up, you're ready to bet your hard-earned money on something, go for it. You see my games I got scrolling here that I'm telling you that I got some money on here and on the premium side of things, what I like. But if you're ready to bet it, go for it. I'm not going to talk you off it. You're ready to go for it. Don't let me change your mind. I'm definitely not right 100% of the time. Antoine's talking NFL Week 1 here. I love it. Cowboys money line, Steelers money line, Chargers money line, Saints money line. All right, so we'll get to this Dallas game. Yeah, I kind of like Dallas in the points. I think people will be all over Tom Brady. Oh, my God, they only got to win by a touchdown, 6.5. I'm waiting on this because I think I could get a touchdown or even more with Dallas down the road. Steelers money line, no. Buffalo take care of business. This Steeler team, again, preseason different regular season. Regular season starts. Let's be honest here, Steeler fans, and I hate the Steelers. We'll start with that, even though I got some Steeler colors on right now. But I love the way the franchises run. They're an excellent. They're always good. They're always good. That being said, it's all been known that this is Big Ben's last year, right? So if it was the case that it wasn't going to be his last year, he'd be really good, and they'd be thinking about extending him or keeping him around or doing something. He's not that good right now. He hasn't been good. He's injury prone. He's playing behind a totally rebuilt line. These are things everybody loves. This, running back. Oh my goodness, no. Chargers money lines against the Skins. No. We did the Chargers schedule the other day real fast. We went through it, and this is a team I can see winning a lot of games or losing a lot of games. You're going to have the sophomore slump quarterback, and for Fitzy out here in Washington, is it Fitzmagic? Is it Fitztragic? All I know is that defense for Washington should be great. People might be high on Chargers and grabbing them. I don't know. It's still the Chargers, and I don't know. For me, I just think of this team always being bad, west to east, early start, a lot of expectations on their second-year quarterback. So no, Saints absolutely not. Saints. The more I think about it, and I joke about having futures on like the Falcons to win the South, and even Carolina to finish second in the South. I did a show. I said, take Carolina Panthers to finish second. Tampa Bay was perfect health last year. Everything was great for them, right? Everything went smoothly. Is that going to happen again? No. I just talked about luck before of catching a Giants run line in extra innings. You're not going to stay healthy the whole time. I don't see it happening. Maybe you will. Talking odds. I don't even know what the odds are on that. The Saints quarterback situation. I think Winston should be good in this spot, but now Saints lost their wide receiver. Kamara's great. I get it. They're rebuilding the defense. I don't know. I'm not taking the Saints money line. I don't know. Let me pull up the Saints game real fast here. No. I'll take the Packers here. Packers favored on the road. Give me Rodgers there in that spot. DraftKings has Oakland at minus 160. Oh my goodness. Wow. Run line. It's got to be a run line, man. How about the disrespect for the Padres? Holy cow. 160. Thoughts on the Indians? I believe I kind of like the Indians today. I didn't bet it. I'm not going to tell somebody to take Cleveland. I like Cleveland a little bit here, but I understand people are going to take Toronto on the run line. But for me, I actually kind of like the Indians a little bit. I don't know. Call me crazy. Been called a lot worse. You know that. And we'll throw them up there too, because I know sometimes people are like, "Oh my goodness, I can't read the little scroll on the bottom." For those of you on your phones, so now you get a biggie. All right, last man standing, last Woody standing, I should say, with Allie's coming up. Be sure to head over to Picks Parlays for that. We'll be wrapping up here pretty soon. We got some comments rolling in. Joe Chris asking about the Astros money line. I can't tell you not to take the Astros at plus money here versus the Dodgers, but Dodger line's chirping up here a little bit. Bueller's been great. I like Bueller. I got a Bueller side ticket. I'm hoping looks good for me, but we'll see what happens there. But again, I have no money on this game. I'm not going to tell you not to bet it. Hey, you're getting a 160 dog. You know me, Joe. I'm happy to take a shot on a dog. So. Joe Moore, NFL starts till we kill it. Listen. I'm hoping I'm a good NFL season. I had a losing year last year. I know no tout guys are going to tell you they had a losing NFL year. I had a losing NFL year last year. It was a bad year for me, and I know I'll make excuses. I had a losing year. Could it be I was in between places, moving stuff. Maybe other things going on. I wasn't just doing good. Whatever the case may be, I lost, and it was a losing year. I said yesterday, and I'll say it's going forward. Last 13 seasons, 9+ money winning seasons. So And 2 of those seasons, so it'd really be actually 11. I had winning records in 11 of 13, but, uh, you know, 91 and 85, 52%, that's not a winner. You got to do better than 52 to make money. So I had a couple small money losing seasons, but percent wise and record wise, there's a win. So if you want to look at it as 11 to 13, you can look at it that way. I could twist my number there, but I'm going to tell you honestly, I was 9 winning seasons, last 13 for NFL. Same with college, 9 to 13, and the last 2 were college football, really good, 56 and 57%. So I've said before, I'll say it again. I'll take my NFL versus anybody in the biz. There's going to be guys. Listen, people get hot, you have record breaking year. Some have some crazy year. Listen, I think I had a really good year once. I had like a 64% NFL season, which was phenomenal. I'll be happy with 55, 56%. 55% is great. People laugh. All right, do that over 1,000 games. See how good you are. Not many people are going to get that. I'll tell you that, Jay. But it'll be a good season for sure. Let's make some money, Tim. Always. First half, same thing. First half. Yeah, people just word it differently. I mean, listen, as far as I'm concerned, it's the same in baseball. I don't know what, I'm called the first 5. Unless things changed. Cubs look like a play also. I don't know if I get behind the Cubs, Joe. I think I could say over in that game because the 11.5 is making you think like, who's scoring for the Cubs? I grabbed a little Rocky run line, believe it or not. Hit the like button. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate the kind of words. But all right, we're getting out of here. Back later. Plus Money Honey's rolling last Woody today. We'll be back tomorrow at 12 noon. Football week's coming up. Next week, a lot of football nights. So notification bell is important because people come in late. I understand you come late. Even if you come in late or after the fact, listen, Sean Haig's videos, just find it, and we'll be talking about stuff coming up. So again, everybody, thanks for coming in. Let's have a winning day. See everybody on Wednesday. We're out of here. Have a good one. Bye-bye.